Thank you for tuning in again. Today, I wanted to talk about my experience I had yesterday. I went back to affordable dentures. I was supposed to be fitted for my dentures. So I was supposed to get immediate dentures. Obviously, this process kind of failed. And the reason it failed is because I'm still swollen enough to where, and the top denture is not fitting. The bottom one fit. The bottom one fit great, but the top one didn't. So I had to wait. They told me wait a week and come back. So I went in yesterday and I was very excited to kind of get this process. I'm feeling a lot better, but it's obvious I still have some swelling on the inside of my gums and a little bit right here in the front on the roof, behind my gums. There's still, just a few places that are really sensitive and sore. So putting those dentures in and out, trying to fit them, trying to do a soft line on them, was kind of a daunting process for me. It was painful, not extremely, but enough to where it would be bothersome. So they did actually 2 times attempted to do a soft reline, but at the end of the day, that top one just is not fitting. And I did actually get to bring them home. So I wanted to show those to you. I've had them just sitting in my little container in water. So this is what they look like. I think they look really good. They're really pretty. They look really bright on this video screen, but honestly, they're like a nice, more natural looking white. These are the premium dentures from Affordable Dentures and Implants. Um, I'm really happy with the look of them. I think they look very big in my mouth right now because the top one comes down way too far because I can't get it. They won't fit up in my mouth. When you put it in my mouth, there's about a 2 to 3 millimeter gap between the roof of my mouth and this back part right here. So with that gap, the way it is, and not being able to push these back up to where they need to be, they just don't work. Also, when they did the soft reline, you can see on the top one, it's crooked. It's higher up on this side. It's not gonna work for me. I have a small mouth. And I mean they tried their best to get the soft reline and to fit it in there. I think what the problem is that my gums are just still too swollen. And they're not gonna fit in there. It's really hard to tell at this point. It's a week past surgery, which is not a lot of time. The thing is, I know that they say that, oh, you can, get your extractions done and you'll go home with dentures, and yeah, it'll take some time to get used to, but if you don't have a proper fit on these, there's nothing that's going to work. You're going to have to wait until your gums heal. That's just the reality of it. Which is a tough thing to come to terms with. But I wanna be, the one person that says, well, there's many people that say, but I didn't when I was going, watching other people get immediate dentures, all of them seem to, like, have their teeth right out of surgery, and, yeah, maybe it was a little bit tough, but, and they have anytime you're gonna get something like this in your mouth, you're gonna have to get used to talking and eating. But all the videos I saw, everybody was getting them right away, and that's great, but that was not my experience, and obviously, they tried to do a soft reline twice. They still couldn't get the top one to fit, so I'm gonna have to wait another 2 weeks, and then they'll redo this soft reline. I'm definitely gonna mention the fact that this is a little bit crooked in here, so they fit crooked in my mouth, which they were trying really hard to give me something, just to get me by, but they just didn't fit. I wore them home, and on the way home, I was salivating so much, and all of it was just going into that gap, and then my tongue touching the back of the denture because it wouldn't go up all the way. There was no gap between the denture and the back of my tongue. obviously I'm salivating a lot. I was gagging the whole way home. I was trying to, and I was driving and I couldn't just, pull over, and it was raining. It was a bad day yesterday. It was raining. I couldn't just, pull over really quickly. There's nowhere. I was on the highway. I was going to have to deal with this until I got home. They had put like a powder, I guess like a powder glue, not really adhesive, just in the middle part. Um, so I couldn't just pull it out. I wanted to real bad, but I couldn't just pull it out. So I had to do it when I got home, and I just swished a little bit of mouthwash, and that loosened up that glue, and I popped it out. But I will say that what they put in my mouth, that sucker was in there. It did not want to move. Whatever it is they use, that little powdery glue stuff that they used, I might ask them what it was and see if that's something that I would actually use to get. I haven't tried adhesive yet. Obviously, I'm still new to this, so we'll see if that's something if that holds really well. If you have any experience with this, please let me know if there's a particular adhesive or thing that you normally use that would be good. But the glue stuff they gave me obviously had a very good hold on it. But I would, just a little bit of mouthwash. And I read that online. A little bit of mouthwash will loosen up any adhesive. So, and it was really easy to scrub off. I cleaned it real good with the toothbrush and everything. And then, obviously I can't wear the top one. It's not going to be doable for me. Which, it's disappointing, but at the same time, it's like, it's fine. I knew that this was going to be a process. I didn't know I was going to have to wait so long to get teeth. Um, but it's fine. It is what it is. So I'm going to show you, let me get them a little bit wet again. I'll show you the bottom one. It's not going to stay down without adhesive. And it sits in there a little bit crooked, so that one will probably need to be adjusted as well. But it does fit in there. It fits really well. It's just a little bit crooked. So that's an easy fix. That's a soft liner fix. They'll be able to do that when they go in 2 weeks and do the reline. But I can talk with these in. I still have a bit of a lisp. They don't hurt. Bottom ones fit great. The top ones, not so much. And I'm going to show you. Mm. So as you can see, this liner sits crooked. I can't fit it all the way up in there. Even with it glued in, it doesn't hit the back, which means that it's not gonna sit in there right. And I feel like I have to work to close my lips. Um, that may just be due to the swelling in front. That's fine. The good thing about having them is that I'm going to be able to try these in a week and see if they make any difference. Now I might just take some time wearing the bottom one, just have them in my mouth, just kind of getting myself used to having them there. Obviously, I can still talk with those in. It's not going to do me any good trying to eat with just the bottom dentures. So, but I might just keep them in there for a while just to get used to having these things in my mouth. This feels, since yesterday, feels a lot more natural to me. I mean, it's plastic. It's something in your mouth, but I can see how I'm going to be able to get used to it. So, if that makes any sense. Anyways, um, so I just wanted to show that to y'all, and let you know that, yeah, it's a process, and sometimes it's gonna be daunting. Sometimes it's gonna take a couple weeks. It may take longer than you expect it to, but don't let that discourage you. I'm not gonna let it discourage me. Anyways, That was all I wanted to show you today. I'm gonna come back in another week probably, and if my swelling has gone down more, I'm gonna try those again and just see if they fit better. Um, I have a feeling there's obviously still gonna need to be some adjustments, but we'll see how much better I can get those top ones up into my mouth after my swelling goes down a little bit. So thank you for watching. If you'd like to follow me in my journey, if you'd like to watch more videos, hit that subscribe button. Um, please like this video so that others can find it, and hopefully I can encourage someone, because my whole reason in sharing my story is that show people that it's not so bad. I went into this with a lot of apprehension. I went into this not knowing if I was going to be able to afford it, not knowing how it was going to be. I mean, it's a scary thing, walking in thinking I am going to willingly pay someone to rip out the rest of my teeth. It's a scary thought. Um, but overall, this process has not been nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. And we'll take it day by day and we'll see how it goes. So I hope you keep watching, and I hope someone is encouraged by this. And if it's something that you're thinking about doing, follow along with me in my journey, and check out others. There's plenty of other great informational videos, YouTube channels that I was able to find that gave me encouragement, that gave me the confidence to finally go through with this process. I should have got it done a lot sooner. Wish I would have, but we're here now, and that's the important thing. So thank you for watching, and y'all, I will see you next week.